Hello there and welcome to the pick a card for the week of March 1st through March 2nd. You are to select from card group number 1, card group number 2, or card group number 3. So, y'all know the deal. When you see my face in a pick a card reading, it most likely means I'm going to announce the winner, which I'm going to do in this video. I will be announcing our February giveaway winner in just a few moments. I have some very quick announcements, number 1. And then, I always do the opening intuitive message, which I highly encourage that you listen to because it will help you to have a deeper understanding of your card group when I flip those cards over. And then I will announce our February giveaway winner. So very quickly, this week, what am I offering? We are still in Mercury retrograde. So I still have available the Break Free Clarity Now Mercury retrograde personal reading. So what is that reading, you ask? That reading is if you have a personal concern, a personal matter, something that you are trying to break free from, trying to overcome, or you just need more clarity about, because Mercury retrograde is a time of sometimes illusions where answers are not clear, where we don't know which way to go. We can't even see what is tripping us up and keeping us from having our breakthrough. And so I highly encourage that you book that reading. It is actually only $21, which is a steal. So book that reading. That link is down below for the Break Free Mercury retrograde reading. So I really think that this Mercury retrograde, when we come out of it, a lot of us will have like a kind of sigh of relief, right? So you want to know how to get around any obstacles that you have, or to get clarity on anything that you don't have, that's not clear to you in your life right now. Okay, so that is that reading. I also have 2 videos that just recently became available. One is the Mercury retrograde, or how to survive this very first Mercury retrograde of 2020. And so that video is down below. In that video, I explain what a Mercury retrograde is. I explain what this Mercury retrograde in the sign of Pisces means for us all. And then I do an oracle reading in that to share what we all need to be mindful of and what we kind of all need to avoid during this Mercury retrograde. And then I go through all of the signs from Aries to Pisces to explain what each one of you need to be doing during this Mercury retrograde time. So that's the first video. That link is down in the description box. The second video is the 3 easy steps to the law of attraction and manifestation. That is a really good video. It's one of my shorter ones. I seem like all my videos been long here lately. But that video is 3 easy steps to the law of attraction and manifesting what you want. And so I highly encourage that you watch that as well. Let's see, what else? What else do I have for you? Oh, always subscribe to this channel. Hello, subscribe. I'm so thankful to everybody who has been subscribing lately and tuning in and liking. So don't only just subscribe, but give me a thumbs up on this video if it is benefiting you, because that helps my channel and that actually encourages me to make more videos for you. So the more you like me, the more I'm gonna like you to make more videos for you. See? That's the law of reciprocity. And speaking of the law of reciprocity, there's also a link down below to leave a love offering or a donation in support of this channel. The work that I do here is free. It's free to you, you know what I'm saying? It's not free to me, but it's free to you. It's really a labor of love for me to come on every week and do these pick a card readings outside of what I normally do. And so if you have not booked a personal reading, or maybe you don't want one, or maybe you're afraid of one, or whatever, I don't know, but you just like these pick a card readings, then consider leaving a love offering or donation. And it doesn't have to be big. I mean, it could be $5, it could be $500. It don't even really matter. It's really about the law of reciprocity and you showing your love. right? And so that link is down below to do that. So like, subscribe, share, leave a love offering, and also get my book, The Magic of Self-Love, that you see behind me here. It is a book to using self-love as a real tool, like a magical tool, to transform your life for the better. So that book and the digital workbook that comes with that will guide you through that process, so that self-love isn't just some little woo-woo kind of feeling thing. It's actually a magical tool that you are using to transform your life. So I think that's it. You see me looking down because I'm looking at my notes to make sure I'm staying on task. Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into the opening intuitive message. Because this week we are looking at what we almost need to know, do, and be aware of in order to release subconscious fears, in order to have our breakthroughs. And if you've been watching these pick a card readings, they've kind of, for the past few weeks, they've been following a similar theme, either like attraction, law of attraction, manifestation, getting over obstacles that are keeping us from manifesting or drawing into our lives what we need. And so I'm kind of sticking with that theme. I am sticking with that theme because we are still in this Mercury retrograde in the sign of Pisces. Pisces is a sign on its higher energy. It's all about spirituality and dreams and imagination, spiritual empowerment, and really being in tune with spirit, like not feeling like it's so, like when you pray, your prayers get answered. When you have a question or you desire something, it manifests very quickly. Like Pisces energy is very powerful spiritually. Where Pisces energy kind of goes into its lower energy is where it causes us to really delve into more self-sabotage and spiritual disempowerment and sabotaging beliefs, self-limiting beliefs, poor behaviors, bad habits, even drugs and alcohol, like things that really keep you from growing to your higher self, right? And very soon, I should have up my video, Everybody's a Pisces, including you, because you know what I always tell y'all, no matter what sign the sun, no matter what sign you are, no matter, you can be a Taurus, a Virgo, a Leo, it doesn't matter. When the sun is in the sign of Pisces, we are all experiencing the energy of Pisces. We are all... and Pisces is in everybody's birth chart. And so wherever Pisces is for you in your birth chart is the area that really represents your spirituality, but also can represent how you sabotage yourself and how you might escape reality, because you become so spiritual that you lose sight of what's real and what's practical. And all of the signs have this higher and lower energy. I'm only speaking about the higher and lower energy specifically of the sign of Pisces. So because we're having all of this Piscean energy, and because Mercury is also retrograde in Pisces, we are all being forced to look at our subconscious fears. We're all being forced to look at or having to revisit the things that we fear the most, the things that we didn't even realize were still subconscious fears that were still dictating how we go about living our lives. Why do we go to this place instead of that place? Why do we hang around these people instead of those people? Why do we do the things we do? What are the subconscious beliefs? What are the fears, that are running on in the background of our minds that we don't even know is there, that's still governing our lives? The beautiful thing about this awareness, and I just had a conversation with some people recently about, the beautiful thing about having this awareness is not so that we will have more fear about it. It's so that we are clear on where the obstacle is, so that we can surrender that to spirit, our higher selves, God, the Most High, our ancestors, however you define that, so that we can really get through it. Because the thing about Pisces energy, and particularly Mercury in Pisces, because Mercury is all about intellect and knowledge and information. But when it's in a sign like Pisces, there comes, we're confused. We don't have we're not getting clear information. We don't know which way to go, because it's a time to really trust your spirit. It's a time to really trust your intuition, to trust that inner voice that's speaking to you. It is not a time to overanalyze and need more information and need to read more books about it and, gather more data. It's a time to if you have to take action, to take action based on spirit, not based on what you think you should be doing. So this time, because even this week we are looking at what you most need to know and do and be aware of to release subconscious fears, is very important that as you if you're feeling any fears, or you're being re-triggered by something in your life, or it's just something is coming back to you, to remember that you and the God within you, if you will, has more power than the thing that you fear. And if you can't see your way out or around or over, the thing that you fear, this is the time to really seek spiritual guidance, and not necessarily informational or intellectual guidance, because if you knew how to get out of it, you would just get out of it, So it's not a matter of knowing what to do. It's a matter of really heeding and trusting spirit and being guided by spirit and your intuition on how to get out of it. Because a lot of the things that we fear are, the thing that, let's just say if I fear something, the thing that I fear may not be the same thing that you fear. As a matter of fact, you might look at my fear and be like, Tonya, why are you scared of that? Why are you afraid of that? So whatever, that's why, so fear is oftentimes subjective to the person. What one person fears is not even a challenge to another person. As a matter of fact, another person can tell you exactly how to overcome and get out of. They're not even affected by the things that you fear. So your fear cannot be overcome just intellectually, because intellectually you already know it's a fear. Intellectually, you could probably already know all of the things to do to get out of the thing that you fear, or no longer allowing those things to hold you down. So it's not an intellectual, informational thing. It's a spiritual thing. It's a subconscious mind thing. It's about, feeling bound by something you can't even express, that even seems intangible. That is what all of this is about. But the beautiful thing about it is that this time is designed to empower us spiritually. This time is designed to cause us to level up and to elevate and to grow in our spiritual gifts, in our intuition, and to be empowered in that way. So, I'm really feeling like I really see so many of us just really leveling up spiritually during this time. This is what this time is all about. So that is it for my opening intuitive message. I hope that something I said here was helpful and beneficial to you. All right, y'all. So I almost forgot. I actually already pulled 2 oracle cards, a goddess card that lights bright, and an oracle card as a part of this opening intuitive message to just give further clarity and insight on the card group 1, 2, and 3 that you selected. So this is like a little bonus reading. So the first card that was pulled, wow. All right, so the oracle card that was pulled is a card called Peace. The light is so bright. So I'm going to put the card up here. So Peace. And I'm going to read the information that came with this card. It says, freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. The relationship message says, when 2 people are in true alignment with one another, they have an intimate harmony between them. they have an innate harmony between them. They are as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who is who. Peace is yours, and it is to be savored. The prosperity message says, this is one of those times when you're capable of clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough, for you are in peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows in your work. All right. So this is a week where a lot of us will be reminded to step into that energy of peace and harmony, and just finding peace of mind, which is very interesting, because as we are looking at, the fears of the subconscious mind and how to release them so that you can have your breakthrough. So peace of mind, just walking in peace no matter what's going on around you, no matter what it looks like, no matter the circumstances. When you fully embody peace and you are determined to maintain a sense of peace through it all, then nothing can harm you. Even things that are intended to harm you won't have an effect. All right, and so the goddess card that was pulled is Artemis. And if you see down there, she deals with focus. All right, so I'm going to read two messages she has for you. She has an empowerment message and an alignment message. So her empowerment message says, in order to fully embrace the intentions you have set in motion in your current conditions, it's important to seize the moment. Now's the time you can truly make your mark, as the Greek goddess of the hunt, Artemis, will help guide your arrow. Surrender yourself to the process of whatever is calling for your attention. Immerse yourself fully in whatever needs your focus, and allow yourself the experience of deep, abiding trust. If you aim true and your heart is open and pure, grateful for all the bounty that surrounds you, your deepest desires will manifest before you like magic. All right, y'all. So her empowerment message, basically, stay focused on the things that you desire. Keep your vision clear. Keep your focus on what matters most to you, because then that is what will be manifested back to you. All right, not on if you looking, and that's part of that subconscious fear. If your mind is everywhere looking at everything you're afraid of, instead of on the abundant source of everything that dwells within you, on the power and the source, the power and the source of the universe that lives within you, then you're going to be all caught up in your fear. But if you keep yourself knowing that the power and the source of everything that dwells within you is empowering you and guiding you, this is a season and a time of trusting your spirit and your intuition, then you will always be guided toward or guided in the right direction. So her alignment message is, sometimes you can be so focused on one thing, one way, one outcome, or one expectation that you run the risk of losing the opportunity to experience what you genuinely desire. You may be so fixated that you become blind to what is truly yours and what will be in your best and highest good. The goddess of the hunt offers this alignment task. Soften your focus and allow the fulfillment of your desire to come to you as it will. Whether you hit your mark now is not the point. Rest your eyes and release the tension in your body. By taking this break, you will avoid shooting yourself in the foot and instead recognize that you are so loved. Love, success, and opportunity, all that is truly yours, will not run past you. Call on the goddess Artemis to remind you of this truth. So again, sometimes we stay so focused, we're so fixated on, this way or this person or that person, that we forget again to stay focused on the source of love, success, and abundance, which is the source of the universe, which is the source that lives within us, and so our focus is all over the place, which leads to more anxiety and fear and worry and panicking. But if, and that's how you shoot yourself in the foot. So just stay focused on your peace. Stay focused on the source of, that's so bright, on the source that creates everything, right? So that is it for our opening intuitive message. And use what was shared here in addition to what I share in card group 1, 2, or 3 to give you further clarity and insight on what you need to be focusing on this week. All right. Again, make sure you watch the Surviving Mercury Retrograde video, because I know that will be very, very helpful for a lot of you. And then also the Law of Attraction video, and get the break free reading. So let's go ahead and get into the winner. All right, so I'm about to pull our name for our February giveaway winner. You all know that whenever you comment on the pick a card readings, as long as you do it by the Monday, like I post on Sunday, and then as long as you comment your card selection either on Instagram, Facebook, or here on YouTube by the next day, Monday, then your name is entered to win the giveaway for that month. And so a lot of you commented every week in February, so your names are in here more than once. So this is really good. So this month for the February giveaway, I'm actually giving away an artistic piece by the phenomenal artist Sean Wilson, also known as Subgraphics. I believe that is his handle, I think is what you call it, on Instagram. But I will link all of his stuff down below. I have actually worked with him a number of times on different organizations that I'm a part of, where he has done the graphics or has done the artwork. He is a phenomenal artist. He is a sculptor. I should have worn some of his stuff. He's a jewelry maker, a sculptor. He's a fine artist, a painter. He does so much artwork. And I was like, bruh, can you just like donate a piece for me to give away during the pick a card reading? Like I always give away my stuff, which I will do that as well in this week. But also sometimes I want to share somebody else's stuff too, so because I love his artwork so much, I wanted to make him a part of the giveaway. So he's like, sure, why not? He has so many pieces that he's like, which one should I give? Oh, as a matter of fact, Sean is the one. If you go back and watch my Aquarius video, everybody's in Aquarius, including you, and I had a husband and wife team. This was part 1 of Everybody's in Aquarius. And so he is the guy that's in the video with me in the Aquarius video. So I might link that down below so y'all can go back and watch that. So and in that he actually shows some of his woodwork that he does and everything. Just a phenomenal artist. So I wanted to share some of his artwork. So the winner of our February giveaway will win an art piece by him, and you will also receive a 1-card energy reading from me, and that will be done an audio reading. I will actually record that reading and then send you the link to that, so you get 2 things. Two. All right, so our February giveaway winner is make sure I only got one name. And I always look away because I don't want y'all to think I'm cheating. Deshawn Monique. I hope you can see that. Deshawn Monique. Congratulations. To our winner. Yay! Congratulations. You have won a phenomenal piece of art from Sean Wilson, also known as Subgraphics. And you've also won a 1-card energy reading from me. So I will be reaching out to you very soon. I think that you commented on Facebook. I'm not sure. But I have to go back and look. But congratulations to you. And you know what I always tell everybody to do? Congratulate our winner in the comment section down below. Make sure because it's not just my winner. You know what I'm saying? It's our winner. We in this thing together. So I would love to see all of you all who did comment, or even if you didn't comment during the month of February, to comment down below. Congratulations to our winner, Deshawn Monique. Thank you so much. And thank you to everybody who did participate. I love to see you all's comments down below, because that just, it lets me know that you appreciate my work. And so I always want to reward you by doing this winner. So thank you to everyone who did participate in our February giveaway. Thanks to everybody who watched in February but maybe didn't feel like they wanted to comment. Still thank you anyway for watching. And congratulations again to our winner. Make sure you comment, thank that person, congratulate that person is what I'm trying to say down below. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into card group number 1. Make sure that you click all the links down below to watch all the videos, to book all the readings, to get my book, to subscribe, and show some love. All right, so card group number 1, your reading is up next. Hello there, greetings, and welcome to the results for card group number 1. I will quickly go over the announcements just in case you are one of the ones who skipped ahead. If you see my face in this pick a card reading, you know what that means. That means I just announced our February giveaway winner. So make sure you rewind the tape or rewind the video, go back and check it out, because it might be you, so you want to, celebrate. And if it ain't you, still comment down below. Congratulations to our winner. Make sure that you comment your card selection by March 2nd, Monday, March 2nd, if you want to be in the running to win our March giveaway. Make sure you go back and listen to the opening intuitive message that I did at the beginning of this video, because it will help you have a deeper understanding of the results that I will post, that I'm about to share right now. Book the Break Free personal reading, your Break Free Clarity Now personal reading. That is a personal reading that I'm doing only during Mercury retrograde. So Mercury retrograde is a time of confusion. You don't know which way to go. It's an illusion, so the Break Free Clarity Now reading will give you clarity on whatever it is that you need clarity on in your life right now, so you can have your breakthrough. And so that is only $21. Watch my 2 videos down below on surviving Mercury retrograde and Pisces, as well as the 3 easy steps to manifesting and the law of attraction. Book any of my other personal readings. Get my book, The Magic of Self-Love. Leave a love offering. That link is down below. I so appreciate it. I don't care if it's $2, just in support of this channel. And then subscribe and like this. Subscribe to my channel and like this video. All right, y'all, I just be being silly. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. This week, we are looking at what you most need to know, do, and be aware of as it relates to breaking free of your, I'm sorry, I'm just pulling something up right now. But as far as breaking free of any fears on your subconscious mind, any fears in your subconscious mind that may be holding you back, because with us being in Pisces Mercury retrograde time, and Pisces season itself is a time of not having all of the answers. It is a time for us to grow in our spiritual selves. And so with that in mind, we just need clarity. And what happens is, a lot of times our fears begin to pop up. The ones that were hidden, the ones we thought we overcame, the challenges that we thought that we got over, tend to come back during Mercury retrograde, specifically in Pisces. And so we want to be mindful of what are these subconscious fears, and what do we need to know at this time in order to come out of it and to break free from it. So that we can have our breakthrough. The stone that you all received at the top of your deck here is a garnet. And this is a garnet is a very, very dark red kind of color. And you probably can't tell because it probably looks black right here. But this garnet is a very deep red stone. And it really resonates with the root chakra. The root chakra, which if you study like the chakra system, is the one that looks red at the bottom, that sits kind of at your reproductive organs and below, in the base of your spine. The root chakra deals with stability a lot of times. very practical, down-to-earth ways of feeling stable and grounded. So for example, when your money is straight, you feel good. When your money is funny, life, you know what I mean, can feel kind of, scary, right? When you had a strong upbringing, or you feel very connected to your family or your community, then that strengthens you. But when you've had perhaps a lot of traumatic experiences growing up, or harsh relationships with your family or your community, where you didn't feel safe, then that impacts your ability to feel grounded. That impacts that root chakra. So this garnet stone really works with, and I think I have some garnet in this over here in my necklace as well, but the garnet stone really helps with you feeling grounded, with you feeling stable, with you feeling safe. So in some ways this could be used for money, because but money in the sense of making sure you have what is really needed, so that you have your provision. Sometimes garnet is used to really enhance that sexual energy, because it really is not necessarily love, but more so just that passion and bringing the fire back into your even your sexual relationships. So garnet is one of those stones that really help with boosting your energy in a lot of ways. So just not even sexually, but let's just say even if you are in business, right? Because I spoke about money, boosting your sales, adding fire and energy to your income, adding energy and vitality to anything that makes you feel safe and secure and stable in life. So what I always tell you all to do. If you want to know more about this stone, make sure that you Google garnet. All right. So we have so the cards that are here. The one on the bottom indicates your general guidance, perhaps where you are right now. The card that crosses it lets you know what can help or hinder you at this time. And keep in mind, again, we are talking about how to release those subconscious fears so that you can walk in your power. And so, wow, the cards that you received, wow, okay, are the 7 of Cups, and it is crossed by the 9 of Cups. The 7 of Cups, and it is crossed by the 9 of Cups. All right, so they're up there. Okay, so the 7 of Cups, when I see this card, it really is a card, oftentimes it comes up when you're dealing with confusion. When you have a lot of options. I mean, even look at this card, right? I mean, there's tons of cups, tons of, different things in each cup, which indicate a new possibility for emotional fulfillment. The cups represent emotional fulfillment. So right now, some of you could perhaps have a lot of opportunities in front of you, have a lot of options in front of you. Like, I could date this person, I could date that person, I could be single, I could take this job, I could start my own business, I could stay at the job that I'm in, I could forgive my mom, I could not forgive my mom, I could, go here with these friends, or could stay, there could be, and I have to give a lot of options because you're not the only one who selected card group number 1. So there are could be a lot of different ways that you could find emotional fulfillment, which is leading to that confusion. Because we're looking at subconscious fears, there could be, for some of you, where you have gone a lot of different directions in your life. So you went one way, you thought it was going to be emotionally fulfilling, it wasn't. And you went another way, you thought it was going to help. And you could have this pattern of indecision, or this pattern of feeling like you're making the wrong choices. And so even that creates what they call like analysis paralysis, like that fear of moving forward, that fear of making a choice, making a decision, because perhaps either in your past you feel like you've made bad choices or choices that didn't pan out, things that look good on the surface but really were not good for you ultimately, or choices that ultimately you thought were going to stabilize you more, bring you more grounding, and kind of didn't, kind of, you know, uprooted you or left you in an emotional wreck, because the cups represent the emotions. And with you having 2 cups this week, this both of these cups cards, this is really an emotional, you're really feeling feelings right now. You're really in tune with your emotions, but you might not know what they mean. And so having you might not trust yourself. That's what I'm feeling for a lot of people. You might not trust yourself, trust that you can make the right choice, because you're looking at the choices that you've made in the past. You've looked at your decision making, the choices that you made previously, and it's causing you to feel like perhaps you can't even trust yourself. And that's bringing up a lot of that subconscious fear. That's what's bringing up for some of you, or perhaps all of you, any fears that you have are connected to a fear of making the wrong choice, or just feeling like you can't trust yourself. You can't trust that you will actually do what is right for you, or you can't trust that what's being presented to you now, all of the options that are being presented to you now, that one of them will actually be what's good for you. What's really helping you, what I'm really liking, is the card that's crossing that for you, is the 9 of Cups, because the 9 of Cups is a card of satisfaction. It's a card of, with it being a 9, you know, the 9 even in numerology represents kind of an ending, coming to a culmination of fullness, right? And so for some of you, you may actually be coming into a moment of emotional fulfillment, coming to a moment, a culminating moment of knowing, of getting clarity of what actually will fulfill you emotionally, what brings you joy, what excites you. Many of you perhaps have been on a long emotional roller coaster, a long road of just circumstances in life that have really drained you emotionally, and you're really coming into a place that is culminating with emotional fulfillment. I would highly encourage you to, if you're facing, if you're having a hard time finding clarity on which direction to go, ask yourself, what really emotionally fulfills me? You know, sometimes we make choices based on what we think we should be doing, and then because we made choices based on what we think we should be doing, we still end up emotionally unfulfilled. So the question for you is, what really truly resonates with your heart? What really truly brings you emotional fulfillment in this time? And be honest with yourself. I'm really hearing that some of you need to be honest with yourselves, because with all of these cups, this cup energy, especially with this also being in a cup sign, which would be Pisces, a watery emotional sign, and with us having this Mercury retrograde in the sign of Pisces, you might even be lying to yourself about what you like, what you enjoy, what brings you fulfillment. You might just be saying you enjoy something because it sounds good to say that, or because it's socially acceptable to say that, or because, you know, maybe your family wants you to make certain choices in your life, so you're choosing it based on making other people happy. Yes, some of your choices, some of you are making choices in your life because it will please other people, but it's not pleasing you. So you're being challenged to ask, but what will please you? What will bring you satisfaction? Look at this person, like she's just put her hand in the cup, and it's almost like when you dip your hand in honey and you just taste it and you savor it and you enjoy the sweetness. What makes you feel the sweetness and the joy of life? You know, choose that. That's the choice that you should be making. You know, what brings you true emotional joy? And not just what will make other people around you happy, but what will bring you joy and happiness. Your outcome card is, wow, is the Ace of Wands. That's kind of bright, the Ace of Wands. Put that up right here. And the Ace of Wands is a card of passion. It is a card of, whenever I see it, it's like a new spark of energy. It is definitely supporting this garnet stone. It's that spark of energy, that fire, that drive. You know, ask yourself, what am I passionate about? Like, what am I truly passionate about? I think some of you really need to re-tap into your passion. What's bringing in some of, you know, those subconscious fears is, some of you might even be a fear of just living a life without passion, just living a lackluster life of always just kind of going along to get along and never really having that fullness. Like, you see other people living a life that just seems full of joy, full of vibrancy, full of passion, full of drive, even ambition even, you know. And so now you are being offered an opportunity, because the Ace of Wands, with it being kind of like a hand coming from the heavens, giving you this opportunity to be passionate. And it might not be, you know, it might not come in an obvious opportunity, but it just might be a moment in time where you are remembering where the doors are open for you to really run with your passion, to run with what excites you. Remember what excites you. Remember your joy, and not just your joy, but your passion. You know, your drive. You know, really look for opportunities. You release your subconscious fear by remembering your passion. By remembering even your ambition, remembering your drive, remembering the thing that really wakes you up every single morning. You know, tap into that part of you. That's how you overcome those subconscious fears, because the Ace of Wands is a card of power. It's reminding you of your own power, your power to choose, your power to experience joy, your power to feel passion and alive again. It's a card of life. It's a card of remembering life. So that is how you can overcome your subconscious fear, is to remember your power and your passion and even your purpose for living. Even your purpose for living. Some of you actually need to book the Magic of Me Intuitive Natal Chart reading. That link is down below. Either the full one or even just the miniature one, because in that I help you to see your own personal magic, what makes you the magic of you. That's why it's called the Magic of Me. To know your own personal magic, to know, to be reminded of your own power and your own purpose. That's how you overcome any fears and self-limiting beliefs. So I highly encourage, I lean forward for a second, I highly encourage that you all go back and listen to the opening intuitive message, because in that I pulled two cards, a goddess card and an oracle card, as a bonus reading. So go back and rewind to somewhere in the first few minutes of this entire video to get to hear the message of those two oracle cards, because that's going to give you deeper insight onto or into the reading that I just did here for you. All right, so that is it for your reading this week, March 1st through the 7th. Make sure you comment your card selection down below by March 2nd to be entered to win our March giveaway. Go back and listen to the very beginning of this video where I announce our February giveaway winner, because it might be you. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, leave a love offering, and book your own personal reading today. All of those links are down below. So until we speak again, I am wishing you all so much peace and love. Thanks for watching. Well, hello there, and welcome to the results video for card group number 2. I will quickly go over the announcements just in case you were one of the ones who skipped ahead. Make sure that you comment your card selection down below by Monday, March 2nd, if you want to be in the running to win our March giveaway. Also, make sure you go back and watch the beginning, somewhere in the first few minutes of this entire video, because I announced our February giveaway winner. And it might be you. So you want to know if you are our winner. And if you're not the winner when you watch it, still leave a comment down below congratulating our February giveaway winner. Make sure you go back and listen to our opening intuitive message, because what I shared in that message at the beginning of this video will help you to have a deeper understanding of the cards I'm about to flip over for you. And in that, I pulled two additional cards, an oracle card and a goddess card. So you actually got a bonus reading in the opening intuitive message. So make sure you go back and listen to that. Book the Break Free Clarity Now reading for Mercury Retrograde. That's a very personal reading. You can book with me. That link is down below. It is only $21, and that reading is all about helping you to break free. What do you personally need to break free from, or a personal area in your life that you have a question about that you just need clarity on because you don't know which way to go. Mercury Retrograde that we're in right now is all about that. So make sure you book that reading with me while it's still available for only $21. It is only at that price during Mercury Retrograde. So book now while it's on sale, because I might also take it away if I get booked up. So, and then speaking of Mercury Retrograde, I have two links down below. The first video is Surviving Mercury Retrograde. I go into detail about what is Mercury Retrograde, especially in the sign of Pisces. I pulled oracle cards in that and went through all the zodiac signs so we all know what to do during this retrograde season. And then also watch my video on the 3 easy steps to the law of attraction and manifestation. That's a quick video on how to manifest more consistently. We all want that, right? Book any personal reading with me. Get the Magic of Self-Love, my book. And leave a love offering. Doesn't matter if it's only $5, $10, $500. It doesn't matter. It's about the law of reciprocity. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share. All right, bam. So the stone that you all received at the top, that light is so bright, y'all. I don't know if I can fix this without messing nothing up. I don't know. Anyway, this is a selenite. Selenite is a stone, is very connected to the water, and it is very connected to the ocean and the moon. So I'm saying all of that to say it's very much connected to our emotions as well as intuition, which with us being in this Mercury retrograde, in the sign of Pisces, a very watery, intuitive, spiritual sign, we all need a little bit of selenite, because selenite actually helps you to hear more clearly what spirit is speaking to you. It can take your dreams even to the next level. So if you're someone who's having a hard time dreaming at night or remembering your dreams, selenite is really, really good for that. So you know what I always tell you to do if you want to know more about this stone. Guess what you got to do? Go online, go to Google or wherever, type in selenite, look it up, and you'll get all of the information there. All right. So this week we are looking at what you most need to know, do, and be aware of in order to overcome subconscious fears. What are your subconscious fears that are governing your life that you just can't seem to break free from? So this week we're looking at those subconscious fears and seeing how you can actually get your breakthrough from those subconscious fears. The top card, the bottom card here is your general wisdom and guidance. The card that crosses it lets you know what can help or hinder you at this time. So you got the Knight of Wands, and it is crossed by the Queen of Wands. Woo, there's some powerful energy here. The Knight of Wands, and it is crossed by the Queen of Wands. All right, so put them up there. So the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands, when I see this card, I know that give me a moment, y'all, because The Knight of Wands in general sometimes represents like, sometimes when somebody comes into your life, they have a very powerful energy. It could be like, you know, a very sexy man coming into your life, or woman, you know, whatever your preference is, right? The Knight of Wands is somebody who is alluring. You know, there's somebody, and this could be you. You might be the one who's very alluring and attractive and magnetic in a way. They're that person who just really enters the room with a lot of energy. They don't necessarily have to be loud per se, but their energy is so strong that they can really motivate and galvanize others around them, which is very interesting because both the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands have that kind of magnetic, powerful, motivating energy. Like they can motivate people to move. They can motivate. Sometimes people with that energy, like people just like them and they don't know why, right? You ever meet one of those people, or maybe you're one of those people that people are just drawn to you. And some people hate that about you. You know what I mean? Some people, or you can hate that about other people. It's like, why everybody liking him? Or why everybody liking her? But the Knight of Wands, with it being a knight, and I'm taking my time with this because I'm feeling a lot, and I'm trying to discern which part of this to give you. You're not the only one who selected card group number 2, so you have to take what resonates or book a personal reading to get something specific for you. But the Knight of Wands is very powerful, but with him being the Knight of Wands and not the King of Wands, sometimes he doesn't know how to wield that power. Some of you have either been attracted to, or you have been attracting or drawn into your life these really amazing, passionate, exciting situations or people or circumstances or even love relationships or career, whatever. But for some of you, just as quickly as that passion comes, it goes. So you don't know how to sustain that. And that may be what's causing the subconscious fear, because you either hop from relationship to relationship to relationship, or somebody is treating you that way, or maybe you're somebody who can get jobs easily because you're just, something about you is attractive or magnetic. So you can go on 10 interviews and get offered 9 out of 10 of those jobs. But you have a hard time really sustaining that. Or even, and I got to give all the examples, or even somebody of this energy has come into your life like a whirlwind, just, you know, made you to believe in love again and whatever. And then they left just as quickly as they came. They left you feeling depleted. They left you. See, the Knight of Wands is a person who can make you believe in love, right? They can feel good. They might even have powerful sex, you know. And again, this might be you, or this might be somebody who came to you, right? So they have a very powerful magnetic energy. But when it's gone, it's like you're left depleted. You're left like somebody igniting or opening up this heart space for you, and then they're gone. And it's like, oh my God, I don't know what to do with that anymore. I don't know, you know. Now I feel worse than I did before they came because I don't have it anymore. And so that, thank you. I had to just keep talking till it came to me, y'all. Thank y'all for bearing with me. So just as passionate, I got to do all this because this is what I'm feeling right now. Just as passionate and good feeling as that person made you feel, or that circumstance or that experience, or maybe you're the person who knows how to bring all this passion and drive and energy, you know, just as quickly as it came, then it's gone. And so then you're always left The problem with, even if you are this person, the problem is you know how to ignite certain situations and circumstances, but you can't sustain it. So it comes and it goes. And that's what's causing that subconscious fear. Because you're either fearing that you'll never feel that passion and love or excitement for life again, or you even fear the power that you have, because you know you have trouble sustaining it. You have trouble maintaining it. And so, you know, this, whether you're the person who's impacted by the Knight of Wands or whether you are the Knight of Wands person, both of you, this is nobody wins. Nobody wins with this, because it's exciting and then it leaves. You know, it's great and then it's not, you know. So with it being crossed by the Queen of Wands, this is beautiful, because the Queen of Wands is reminding you that you have the responsibility of embodying fully the power of passion, the power of joy, the power of beauty, even the power of your sexuality. Pisces season, yes, is a very spiritual sign, but it's also a very sensual sign. So the Queen of Wands is also reminding you that you don't have to wait for the Knight of Wands or be at the mercy of the Knight of Wands, but you are the one who embodies his or her own power and passion. You are the one who can draw that into your life and sustain it and maintain it. Joy and happiness and pleasure and passion and ambition does not have to be something that comes and goes. Or it doesn't even have to be something that's dependent on another person or a job or circumstance or an experience. You are the one who creates that and embodies that and continuously and intentionally manifests that into your life. I highly encourage those of you who selected card group number 2 to also click down below and watch my video, The 3 Easy Ways of Manifesting and the Law of Attraction, because it will help you to be in the power seat of your own manifestation. It will help you be in the power seat of drawing consistently to you what you desire. And it's like what I'm seeing in my mind is because sometimes when we say drawing, we think that you're drawing something to you that's outside of you. But the number one rule of the law of attraction is that you draw to you what you are. Law of attraction is only multiplying what you already believe and feel. So the Queen of Wands is asking you, what do you believe about yourself? I feel like those of you who selected card group number 2 fall in one or two categories. Either you're somebody who believes you can't have the joy and the passion and the excitement in your life unless somebody else brings it to you, which then always leaves you at the mercy of waiting on an opportunity or a person to come to you. Or you are the person who is the one who's always bringing the passion and the life to other people, but you just wish somebody would do that for you. You just wish that you could be the recipient of that. The Queen of Wands is saying, not only can you be the recipient of that, you are that. You are the embodiment of joy. You are the embodiment of abundance. You are the embodiment of luxury. You are the embodiment of passion. All you have to do is call that within you. So it's like I'm seeing a well. And I'm actually kind of seeing, like a fountain with that, almost like a wishing well. People drop pennies in a wishing well, but a lot of those fountains also, the water comes up and out and spills back out into the pond or the bowl or whatever, right? But I'm seeing not only is it water, but I'm also seeing honey, which the Queen of Wands oftentimes represents even the energy of Oshun or Het Heru, if you're familiar with those goddesses or orishas or deities of to put it simply, of love and attraction and beauty. You within you, and I'm pointing, you can't see, I'm pointing almost to like the sacral and the solar plexus chakras. Both of those chakras deal with creativity and joy, but also your willpower, your own power, your own drive, your own purpose, and why you show up in the world. So it's like I'm seeing that well being in those places of you, in your sacral and solar plexus chakras. Look those chakras up and just learn more about those, because that's where I'm seeing that well of water and honey, of abundance and sweetness, of overflowing in your life. But you have to know that that's within you. If you are the person who hops in and out of people's lives, if you are the person, and this could be in a relationship scenario, but it could also just be in your regular friendships or whatever. Like you're the person who's like, yeah, y'all, let's all do this. We're going to do that. And you get people all excited, and then you don't follow through. You don't show up. You don't come. You don't put the money in the pot that you asking everybody else to do. Or you make these big plans and get everybody on board, and then you don't follow through. If you're that person, then you're highly encouraged now to stop using other people. So you're doing this thing where you're showing up with energy and excitement, which makes other people think that you are their source of energy and excitement and passion, but you're also depleted. You're depleted of that energy as well. So the reason why you show up in those circles to excite people or even start these relationships with people and get people passionate about you is because you are drawing that energy from other people. And then once you've drawn just enough of it, then you disappear and you deplete yourself and you deplete them. So then law of attraction will work in that way for you, and even karmically it will work that way for you, where you will never have fullness of joy and excitement and passion in your life because you function like a vampire. That message isn't for everybody who picked card group number 2, but it's for some of you. If you are that person who ignites other people's passion, and then you find yourself always leaving them or leaving the circumstance or not fully seeing it through and not following through, that type of energy is going to keep manifesting back in your own life. So whether you're that person or not, what I'm feeling is that whether you are the victim of that person or whether you are that person yourself, both of you need to know that the passion, the well of life lives within you. The source of life lives within you. So you don't have to deplete other people in order to have that feeling, and you don't have to wait on other people or circumstances to have that feeling. You need to embody that feeling within yourself, okay? So the outcome card, wow, and this is a major arcana card that you received, is the Hermit. The Hermit is a card of going within, which really makes a lot of sense considering you got selenite stone, and considering that all of this Wands energy that you all got could also be burning some of you out, because you're always looking for the next thing to excite you or to enliven you, or just next circumstance or relationship or job or experience. And the Hermit is saying, go within. The Hermit is the card of going within and finding that light, your inner light. See, he's holding the torch. Understanding that the light and the source and the heat and the force that gives energy to everything, that the force that actually moves the entire universe, is the same energy that lives within you. So you have to find that within yourself. So your subconscious fear of perhaps always trying to find something that could give you that spark, that could give you life, that could open up opportunities for you, or maybe you're that person who's flitting about here and there, enlivening other people, but never actually bringing life, because you're not in tune with this, with the source that is within yourself. So your outcome, with that being a major arcana card, you really need to do this, is really get in tune with the true source of passion and life and abundance, knowing that that is within you and it's accessible within you. Some of you may not even think that you have the power to access that energy. Some of you, just put it very plainly, some of you even think God is so far away from you. So you are doing this thing where you're trying that, and you're trying this, and you're trying that, and you're trying this, and the Most High God, however you define it, your ancestors, is like, I'm already here within you, but you're so busy everywhere, looking at that person, waiting on this, wanting this to come to you, and you're not valuing the source that's within you. Not just not valuing you, you're not valuing the source that is within you. That is what the Hermit is all about. And look, he's holding a wand too. Just like all of these, the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. He's got a wand too. But he's using his wand, basically his ambition and his drive to seek God, to seek his higher self, to seek the source. So use your energy to seek the source of all energy that is within you. That's how then your own energy and your own passion and your own drive will be sustained. So those are your results for this week, March 1st through the 7th. Make sure you comment down below by March 2nd, Monday, March 2nd, if you want to be in the running to win our March giveaway. Go back and see if you are our February giveaway winner. I announced that at the beginning of this reading. Also, go back to the opening intuitive message that I did at the very beginning, because I pulled 2 cards. So you actually have a bonus reading at the beginning of this video during the opening intuitive message. Make sure you leave a love offering down below. Book a personal reading, especially the Break Free Clarity Now reading, because it's on sale for only $21. But all of my readings are good, so make sure you book any one of those. Get my book, The Magic of Self-Love. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share this video. All right, so until we speak again, I'm wishing you all so much peace and love. Thanks for watching. Well, hello there, and welcome to the results for card group number 3. Now, y'all know the deal. If you see my face in a pick a card reading, that means I just announced the winner of our giveaway. So make sure you go back to the beginning of this video where I announced our February giveaway winner, because it could be you. And so congratulations to our winner. And even if you're not the winner, make sure you comment down below some words of congratulations to our winner. Also, make sure you comment your card selection down below by Monday, March 2nd. Just in case, just in case you want to win our March giveaway. That's how you get your name in the hat. And every week that you comment, your name goes in an additional time. Make sure you go back and listen to my opening intuitive message that I did at the very beginning, because I pulled 2 oracle cards. So you actually got a bonus reading during the opening intuitive message. Also, click down below. I have a reading on sale called the Break Free Clarity Now personal reading, especially for Mercury retrograde. So Mercury retrograde is a time where things are not clear. We can't see our way. We don't know what to do. And so if there's any area of your life where you just need a little bit more clarity and guidance, that's what that reading is all about. And it is on sale for only $21. So make sure you book the Break Free Clarity Now reading now. Speaking of Mercury retrograde, I have 2 videos down below, 2 new videos. One is called Surviving Mercury Retrograde. It's all about this very first Mercury retrograde of 2020. I talk about what it is, what it means for us to have one in the sign of Pisces. Pull some oracle cards for further clarity, and I also go through all of the signs of the zodiac to explain what all of us should be doing right now during Mercury retrograde season. The second video is the 3 easy steps to the law of attraction and manifestation. It's a very quick video on what really is manifestation, and what 3 easy ways you can manifest consistently and intentionally. All right. So leave a love offering. That link is down below. If these free videos are benefiting you in any kind of way, I don't care if your love offering is $5 or $500. It doesn't even matter. It's about the law of reciprocity. So the link to leave a love offering, if you feel so inclined, is down below. Book any of my personal readings. Get my book, The Magic of Self-Love. Subscribe to this channel and like it and share this video. All right. Woo! Those are all the announcements. I gotta say all these announcements like a billion times. You know why? Because people be skipping. So I gotta catch you. I gotta catch you. I gotta catch you. All right. So anyway, how y'all doing? So the stone that's at the top of your card is a black tourmaline. I love this stone. And if I had a list of the top 5 stones that everybody should have, or the top 10, this stone would be one of them. A tourmaline, a black tourmaline particularly, is very good for grounding you, helping you to not be all overcome by fears and obstacles and people throwing bad energy or not liking you or just stuff. Because you know, when you live in life, you're going to experience some stuff. So black tourmaline helps you to not be affected by the stuff, and it's so good at helping you not be affected by the stuff that it actually transmutes the stuff into some good stuff. So if you're feeling negative energy, low vibration, bad feelings, somebody talking junk about you, just life stuff coming at you, you know, challenges and obstacles, it helps to transmute lower energy into more conducive, beneficial, higher energy. So you know what I always tell you to do? If you want to know more about this stone, guess what? Go online, Google black tourmaline, and the internet will tell you all about it. All right, so this week we are looking at what you most need to know, do, and be aware of as it relates to releasing subconscious fears, or fears that are residing in your subconscious mind, so that you can release them and have your breakthrough, right? So the card on the bottom here is your general wisdom and guidance. It could be where you are right now. The card that crosses it lets you know what can help or hinder you at this time. So you got the Ace of Wands, and it is crossed by the 10 of Swords. The Ace of Wands, and it is crossed by the 10 of Swords. All right. The Ace of Wands. Some of y'all really getting y'all's breakthrough right now. The Ace of Wands is a card of power. If you look at it, it's like a hand from the divine, from the God, from the cosmos, perhaps your ancestors, whoever, just handing you a wand. And the wands typically represent like power and drive and ambition and knowing your power and standing in it. So some of you are becoming very much aware of your power. You could have perhaps forgotten that. You could have perhaps just not known it or not trusted in it. With us being in this Mercury retrograde in the sign of Pisces, Pisces is very much a sign of spiritual empowerment, not necessarily intellectual empowerment. So many of you this week are coming into learning how to really trust yourselves and trust your intuition and trust the power that is within you. To really trust that you have what it takes. You know, trust that no matter what, you have what it takes. No matter what obstacles come up, no matter what occurs in life, no matter what setbacks happen, you have the power to bounce back. And some of you just needed to be reminded of that, you know, that even obstacles and challenges that occur in life, if you don't get caught up in the obstacle or the challenge and you see it for what it is, then you will know that every obstacle and challenge, when an obstacle comes, you rise to you rise beyond the level of it, and that's how you overcome it. But some of you may be more so thinking about just overcoming an obstacle. Oh, here's another one to overcome, instead of realizing how much power you're gaining. I'm really feeling like some of you actually, yes, need to go back and reflect on your past. Ask yourself, what obstacles have I overcome? Because you might be shortchanging yourself. You might not even realize how powerful you are. Think about all of the obstacles and challenges that you've overcome. Think about everything that you thought should have taken you out, should have knocked you out, should have eliminated you, and didn't. You know, wow, that black tourmaline, right? That those challenging obstacles that should have taken you out but didn't. What lessons did you learn from that? You know, because see, your card is crossed by the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is a card of betrayal. It is a card of hurt, anguish, obstacles that you didn't even see coming. It's like being stabbed in the back, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, betrayal. But, you know, also obstacles that you didn't even see coming. And so some of you maybe have experienced situations in life where you have been really, really hurt, right? I'm seeing this Ten of Swords. Or maybe even this week you might experience it, where you've been really, really hurt. Somebody betrayed you. Somebody you trusted. You get information or knowledge that they were not to be trusted. Or an obstacle or situation that you didn't even see coming. Like you were thinking life is all good, everything is, you know, and then boom, something hits you and you're like, wait, where did that come from, you know? So some of you actually might experience some of that this week. So whether it's something that happened in your past or something that is upcoming, you are encouraged though to remember your power. Don't just look at the obstacles as, oh God, this is another obstacle, this is another something, and definitely, you know, because sometimes the Ten of Swords leads to victim mode because you're so feeling the pain of the obstacle or the betrayal or the trauma or the trigger or the hurt or whatever that you forget. It's easy to forget that sometimes things happen just to help you to see your blind spots, to help you to see what you've been overlooking. So it's not so much to hurt you, it's just to keep you on your toes. It's to help you to remember, again, to remember your power. To remember that there's some things that you don't need to ignore. Some things you do need to check in on. Some situations you need to be aware of. And not just be, I feel like some of you, maybe not all of you here, but some of you like to be oblivious. And so you can't have power and be oblivious at the same time. Because the thing about somebody who sits in a seat of power, and you are in the seat of power in your own life, so we're all in a seat of power, is that if you're going to be in a seat of power, you also have to be aware. You can't be ignorant. Can't, ignore blind spots. And a lot of times when we feel betrayal, when we feel hurt, or when something happens, when we really dig deep, intuitively we kind of knew that might happen, but we ignored it, right? So this is like, some of you may even fear being in your own seat of power because of the responsibility that requires. Because it requires you to be responsible. It requires you to pay attention. It actually requires you to get over your hurt. So that might be the subconscious fear that some of you are feeling. You fear your own power because you've become so accustomed to being the victim. And you become so accustomed to, even if it's legitimate, like you have a legitimate reason to be hurt, legitimate reason to feel betrayed. Sometimes we get so caught up in the legitimacy of why we feel what we feel that we forget that we are also responsible for our feelings. We are responsible for how we feel. We are responsible for how we will utilize our power, because the Ace of Wands deals also with how you will exert your will, how you will exert your how you will wield your wand, how you will wield your power. You know, so it's reminding you it's not saying that you can't feel. It's just reminding you to know your power. Know that you sit in the seat of responsibility for your own life. And that you can't take responsibility for other people's actions. People will do what they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it. And sometimes it has nothing to do with you. It just has everything to do with what they're doing in that moment or what challenges and obstacles they are going through. But you have the power to sit in your own seat of power. Let me look at this. Yeah. Your outcome card. It's the 10 of Cups. The light is kind of bright. The 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is complete happiness. Complete contentment. This could be dealing with your family. This could be like really coming to I feel like some of you will actually begin to come into a place where you even make peace with even people in your family. And you realize, wow, I can't change their behavior. They want to be a backstabber, liar, you know, they want to hurt people, whatever. I can't change their behavior. But I can find peace within me by knowing my own power. My power to find peace. My power to create my own joy. My power to create my own emotional fulfillment. My power to create my own family even. Based on my own values and what I value and appreciate from a family member. I really feel like some of you, even coming out of this Mercury retrograde, will be able to be in the same room with people who hurt you, and particularly even family who maybe have hurt you or disappointed you, and just have peace with it. And not be sitting in the room all mad, why they here, you're all uptight and everything, but really just be able to just walk in and they'll feel it. They'll feel your power and your joy and your happiness. And you won't do it to show it off, and you won't do it to be like, hey, look at me, I ain't even bothered by you. It won't even have nothing to do with them. It'll have everything to do with you. So you'll be able to just walk in fullness of joy and contentment and be unmoved and unbothered by what other people are doing, said, what they did in the past, whatever. This is your week. How you overcome your subconscious fears and get released from them? By stepping into your power. Knowing that your power comes from a source outside, not outside of you. That God-like source is within you. You have the power to choose joy, is what this is saying. And contentment and happiness. You can't erase the past. You can't even stop people from doing whatever they're going to do. Or did do. You can't stop that. But what you can choose is your own joy. That's how you overcome the fear of betrayal, the fear of the hurt, the fear of being hurt again, the fear of what happened in the past, by choosing consciously and intentionally your joy. And when folk realize, like I told y'all at the beginning with this black tourmaline, when folk who come with the negative realize they can't impact your joy, they'll sit down somewhere, because you'll be unmoved and unbothered by them. Actually, what they throw at you, it'll be like, what's the saying, rubber, I'm rubber and you're glue, what you say bounces off of me and sticks to you. What they send your way will be sent back on them. And they'll be like, why are you so happy? Why are you so full of joy? Why are you unmoved and unbothered? Why you actually looking empowered? Because it ain't touching you no more. As long as you clear that what other folk do and say or have done and said really can't determine your life for you, only you can determine it. Once you fully embody your power, can't nothing touch you. It might get close, but then it'll go back to the sender, return to sender, right? So that's what when it comes at you, just say return to sender. I don't sign for that package of foolishness. I send it back. Because right now I'm walking in my joy, and I choose, and I feel like some of you really, this really is family related for some of you, but some of you it might not. But if you choose to have a happy and joyous family experience, then that's what you'll have. And there'll still be some in the mix that wants to be haters or want to be whatever, but that's on them. It ain't even gonna matter. They either gonna have to get with your program or just sit over in the corner and be mad about it. Like, that's on them. And whatever they did in the past or are trying to do even this week, again, that's on them. And some people might think that they can control you because of the role they played in your life in the past, but not anymore. All right. So that is your reading. I really hope that you're able to hold on to this. It's only going to work to the degree that you allow and choose it to work in your life. All right. As long as you sit in the seat of power in your own life, then expect joy and expect joy. Yeah. So that is your reading for this week, March 1st through the 7th. Make sure you comment your card selection below by March 2nd to be in the running to win our March giveaway. Make sure you go back and listen to my opening intuitive message, because there I pulled 2 oracle cards that will give you further clarity and insight on what we talked about here. So you actually got a bonus reading at the beginning of this video during the opening intuitive message. Watch all of the videos that I've already mentioned. Those links are down below. Leave a love offering, also known as a donation, in support of this channel. Book a personal reading, especially the Break Free Clarity Now reading, because it's on sale. But you can book any of the readings. Get my book, The Magic of Self-Love. Subscribe to this channel. And guess what? I also want you to like the video, because that helps my channel, and share the video as well with those that you think could benefit from this. So until we speak again, I am wishing you all so much peace and love. Thanks for watching. All right, y'all, so that is it for our reading for the week of March 1st through March 7th. Make sure you comment your card selection down below by March 2nd if you want to be in the running to win our March giveaway. Congratulations again to our February giveaway winner. Make sure you congratulate them down below if it's not you. But thank you to everybody who did comment. Make sure that you book the Clarity Now, the Mercury Retrograde Break Free Clarity Now reading for only $21. Any other reading you want, make sure you click those down below as well. Watch all of the videos, the Mercury Retrograde video and the manifesting, 3 easy steps to manifesting video. Let's see, also subscribe to this channel, like this video, share, and leave a love offering, also known as a donation, in support of this channel. So that is it. Until we speak again, I'm wishing you all so much peace and love. Thanks for watching.